No equipment needed but your mat. Feet about hip distance apart. Let's just roll back and forth on your heels and toes. Whew. And then settle down into all four corners of your feet. So you don't want to be backed up too much or leaning forward too much. Roll your shoulders back. One more time. And hold them down nice and low. Let's drop one ear to the side, flex your hand. Nice and strong through your core. And then take it the other way. Bring your head back up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press down. Big breath. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath. Exhale, reach up, stretch tall, and let's lean over to the side. Up and over the other way. And center up, flip your palms, press them up to the ceiling, push back. And press down. Whew. Roll those shoulders back and forth, back and forth. And hold down. That's it. All right, let's walk our feet out a little wider, turn your toes out, and then slide your hips down and up. Slide those knees over toes and up. I'm distracted because I'm hearing something over here like whirring, and I'm afraid it's the internet. So Joe better hurry up and get home so he can troubleshoot for us if something goes wrong. Hold it down. Roll your shoulders back nice and tall. Lift and down. Lift and down. Maybe music needs to be a little louder, right? Okay. Thank you. Listen to Joe troubleshooting from the Y. All right. Heels and heels. Heels and heels. Now both heels up and hold. Shoulders back, nice and tall, strong through your center. Keep your heels up and stand up. That's it. Drop them down and toe heel it together. Shake it out. Hands on your hips. Let's take your right knee up and back. Hold it back there. And then bring it up in front. Now the left side. Up and back. And lift it up front. That's it. One more each side. And shake it out. All right, we're gonna do a little strength move that's also a balance move. We're gonna lift that knee and then extend it back. We're just gonna keep rotating through that. Here's the option. On your wall, fingertips on the wall, fingertips on the chair, if you wanna make sure you help yourself out a little bit. If not, go ahead and just keep your hands on your hips. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Let me turn these comments off so that you can really see. There. All right, nice and tall, hands on your hips, shoulders down and back. We're gonna take your right knee, lift it up, and then swoop it back behind, squeezing your glutes. Lift it up. Remember, tap your fingertips on the wall if you need a little balance help. Squeeze back. Lift up. Squeeze back. Knee. And squeeze. 2 more, nice and tall, coming from your core. This is the last one, but we're gonna hold it out back and pulse up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Roll out that ankle that you stood on. Shake it out. All right, same thing on the other side. Remember, fingertips on the wall if you like a little help with balance. Sometimes one side's a lot different than the other. Lift up your left knee and then shoot it back behind you and squeeze. Lift it up and swoop it back. Knee up and swoop. Two more. Press. One more. Hold it back there and pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. Roll that ankle that you stood on. Shake it out. Big breath. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, press down. Whew. Let's make our way down to the floor. We're gonna do some standing roll downs or roll ups, but we're here, so we're rolling down. Shoulders down and back, knees slightly bent, just don't lock them. Take your chin, drop it down, and slowly round. Keep your hips up high, round those ribs down. And now through your hips, and take it down to the floor, or close, or somewhere down there, right? First one, that's a roughie. And then reversing it, one vertebrae at a time. All the way back up. Again, drop your chin first, tuck and roll, hips stay high, and then roll down. A little lower this time, and roll it up. Again, chin drops, leads, hips stay high, and then roll it down. Hold it down here, beat. Knees are nice and soft, right? Now inhale halfway up, hands at your shins, roll your shoulders back, flat back. And then exhale down. Inhale halfway. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. Just let your head hang heavy. Relax your neck. All right, bend those knees as much as you have to get your hands all the way on the floor. Still hanging your head heavy. I want you to take your right arm up to the ceiling. Turn and look at it. Come on down. Left hand up to the ceiling. And come on down. Inhaling halfway, flat back. And exhaling back down to your mat. Let's walk your hands forward. Walk your feet back into your down dog. Now a good way to decide how far apart your hands and feet should be is to come into full plank. So you're in full plank, shoulders over wrists, and then just lift your hips up. Push them up and way back there. This is your down dog. Hold that down dog. Sorry. Hold that down dog. Someone's come behind you, they pulled your hips up and back. Now shift into full plank. and come back up into down dog. Let's pedal out our dog one at a time. Press, press, press. Send both heels toward the floor. I'm not sure about this Pilates music. All right, take your right foot up high, nice and high. Your left heel should be melting closer to the mat. Lift it even higher. Open your hip and drop your heel behind you. Look up underneath your right arm. And then extend. Rotate your hips and drop back down. Pedal out your down dog. Hold here, pedal out your down dog. Goodness gracious. Whew. All right, both heels melt toward the floor. Now we're going up in a three-legged dog with your left leg. Hold it up. It's nice and high. Open it and drop it behind you. Look up underneath your left arm. Extend it, rotate, and come back down. Pedaling out that down dog. Come up onto your toes, drop your knees wide. Bring your big toes together, sit your hips back, child's pose. Let's rest your forehead on the mat. Walking your hands over to one side, press your hips away to the opposite side. Hands walk through center, over to the other side, and then press your hips away. Come center, forehead's on the mat. Taking a few big breaths in, really opening up the back side of your ribs. And exhale. Exhale. Come on up onto your hands and knees. Drop your chest, lift your hips and head. Inhale big, and exhale round. Inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale, round up. That's it, flat back, side to side. All right, we're gonna move into this set. We're gonna repeat the set 3 times. I've got 4 exercises in it. We're gonna repeat all 4 of those 3 different times. We're gonna start in a full plank, so shoulders are over wrists. If this bothers your wrists to be in full plank, sometimes it helps your wrists if you make fists and you come on your fists, fists for wrists. Other times you could also use weight. You could hold weight like this. You just have to really make sure that that weight is like hexagonal and not round so that it's not gonna roll over. But we're gonna come into full plank. I want you to shoulders over wrists, tuck your hips just a little bit, abs are tight. We're gonna start with the left leg. We're gonna lift it straight up, just the left leg, tap it down, left again. Left again. Two more. One more. Hold it up. And drop it down. Drop your knees down. Walk your hands back. Come into hands and knees. Left leg again. Same leg that we just did. Left leg again. Out and kick. back in and down. Fire hydrant, out and kick, back and down. Lift, kick. Try to keep your hips squared. How was it, Joe?
Fantastic.
Woohoo! Two more. One more. Woo! Sit your hips back. Did I say 3 sets? Woo. Come on up. Back into your full plank. Shoulders over wrists. Nice and strong. We do the right leg this time. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Point those toes. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Come down to your knees. Walk your hands back. We're back in our tabletop position. I'm just going to turn around a little bit. But same time, we're doing the right leg again. Lift, kick, in and down. Out, kick. Three more. 2, and 1. Good job. Sit back in child's. And come on up, flip it over. Next 2 exercises we're gonna do seated or semi-seated. Let's come down onto our elbows. Remember not to sink into it. Push up. Chest is open. Only your hips are on the floor, not your lower back, right? Just your hips. Push that chest open, hands. Feet out here, heels together, toes apart. Pull your knees out wide and push. Pull it out wide and push. Nice and tall. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Two more. Press it out there. Squeeze. One more. Squeeze. Come on down all the way to the floor. Hug your knees in. Hands underneath your thighs. We're just going to roll back and forth a little bit here. Just get used to that roll. I don't want you to roll up and hold that boat open. Roll back and up and hold. Roll back and hold. Roll back and hold. Open up. Come back. Open up. Two more. Open up. And one more. Open up right here. Hold 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels. Reach forward. Stretch. And come right back up. We're going to do those again, starting in our full plank. Shoulders over wrists. Walk your toes back. Slide those hips. Tuck them under. Left leg starts first. Point your toes and lift. Lower and lift. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, walk your hands back. Fire hydrant kicks. So we lift out and kick. I don't even know if you can see that, but lift and kick. And down. Out, kick, heel back, and down. Foot's flexed. One more. Whew. That's it. Nice job. Walking it back to full plank. Tuck your hips. Right leg points and lifts. Three, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, walk your hands back. Tabletop position. Lift straight out, kick, knee in and down. Hook, kick, in and down. Lift, kick, in. You got it. Two more. One more. Whew. That's it. Sit back, childs. And flip it around. Down onto your elbows. Pull your back up off the floor. Open your chest. Legs are out. Heels together. Toes apart. Knees come in wide. And squeeze your inner thighs. Press. Three more. 2, and 1. Squeeze. Come all the way down. Hug your knees in. We're going to do that roller boat, right? So we roll up, holding our boat. Each time we come up this time, let's do one leg up, one leg down, and in. And then switch legs. I'm trying to get where you can see me. One more. Hold here. Feet together. Open, 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 open. And around in and hug. We have one more time through that set. One more time. Back into full plank. Shoulders over wrists. Walk your toes back. Hips. Tuck them under just a little. Mid-back pulls up. Left leg first. Point your toes and lift and lower. Three, 2, 1. Drop your knees, walk your hands back. Left leg, that fire hydrant kick. It's lift and kick, in and down. more. 2 and 1. Nice job. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes back into full plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips tucked, mid back up. Right leg points and lift. Abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Walk your hands back. Right leg again. Out and kick. Whew, 4 more. Press it out there. 3 more. 2 and 1. Drop your knees, sit back in child's, curl your fingers. 2 more exercises in this whole circuit. Come up and flip. We're going back onto our elbows for that first position kick out. Lower back's off the mat, chest is open, heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Come on down and kick, squeeze. Squeeze. Three more. 2 and 1. Nice job. Roll it down. Grab the back of your thighs. We're going to do roll-ups. Stick that split boat. Hold 3 and then come back down. Here we go. Roll it up. Split and stick. 2, 3. Roll down and up. Other way. Split and stick. 2, 3. Roll down and up. Split. 2, 3. Again. Split. 2, 3. And split. 2, 3. Split. 2, 3 more times. Hold it up. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way back down. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. That's it. Drop your feet to the floor. Drop your knees to one side. Keep your shoulders squared off to the ceiling. Bring it up and take it down the other way. And take it up. Nice job. Extend your legs out long. Reach your hands up top, nice and tall. Stretch your body as long as you can get it. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. Let's put those arms straight up to the ceiling. We'll do a couple of roll-ups, really similar to our roll downs, right? We start with the chin. So we're gonna inhale here. Exhale, chin rolls, shoulder, chest, and up, and then reach forward. Inhale up. Exhale, just reverse it. One vertebrae at a time. Rolls back down. Inhale. And exhale. And stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Now one last time we'll roll up, inhale here, exhale, tuck and go all the way up. Reach forward, stretch, and come on back up. All right, arms are out in front. Want you to lean back. Just hold right here and lift one leg and then the other. If this is really tough, go ahead and bend those knees. You can do the same thing with a bent knee. Now opposite arm. That's it. Lift. Two more. And one. Come on up, reach forward and stretch. Let's do a little stretch before we move on, just an easy seated position. Bring your arms out to a T, shoulders low away from your ears. We're gonna tip down to the right side. Just lift up. And then come up. Tip down to the left, reach up. And come up. Tip down to the right side, hold here. And now dip your left shoulder over to the right side, towards that knee. Reaching your arm forward, maybe stretching it all the way down to touch the floor. And come on back up. Tip over the other way. Take the opposite shoulder, that top shoulder, reach it down toward the opposite knee, stretch your hand out there, reach it nice and slow, stretch, maybe all the way touch the floor, maybe. And come on back up, nice and tall. Let's just twist side and center, side and center. Again, side and center. One more time, side and center. Reach up, press down, roll your shoulders back. All right, we're gonna take it back down onto the floor. Nice and tall. One vertebrae at a time. Slow, 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 slow. And back down to the floor. We're gonna start with a single bent leg stretch. Knees are bent. I want you to pull your right knee in, extend your left, lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Hands on your shin, or maybe one outside, one towards your ankle. And then switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hug them both in. Double bent leg stretch. Open those arms back behind you, legs out front, swoop it around. Open it up, swoop it around. Again, reach and swoop. Last one, hold here. Head and shoulders back down to the floor. Look to the right and left. Those legs go straight up. Let's just circle our ankles around. Other direction. Flex and point. And then I want you to take your arms out to the side. I said flex and point, right? She thought I said her name. Goalpost arms, right? So this is goalpost arms.
We're gonna have them down here on the floor. We're gonna heels in, toes slightly apart, toes are pointed, and we're gonna just take the single straight leg stretch, right? So drop one down and pulse 2 and 2, 2 and 2. You got it, nice and strong through your core. 2 and 2. Keep these legs going, reach up and up and up and up and up. Good job. 4, 3, 2. Keep the legs going. Hands behind your ears and twist, 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 twist. There you go. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. Straight legs. 3, 2, 1. Come all in, head and shoulders down, look right and left. And now come up and let's do a more traditional bicycle or crisscross. Elbows are back, shoulder to opposite knee still, but bent and bent and bent. You got it. Press, 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 press. I need 8, 7. Tight. 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, head and shoulders to the floor, look left. And look right. Drop your feet down to the floor. Reach your hands above your head, take a deep breath in. And exhale, press your hands down to your side. Let's do some leg circles. Let's take your right leg up first. Left leg is long on the floor. Now, important thing here to keep is both hips down. I want you to take that right leg and drop it off to the side. You'll notice that your left hip starts coming up off the floor. Bring it back up. Now glue your left hip down and drop it out, right? More core because your hip's glued. More core strength, right? So that's what we need, both hips glued. Let's put your hands on your hips, making sure that they're glued to the floor. And we're gonna do some small circles, maybe a little bit bigger than a basketball. Come in, down, and around and up. In and around and up. Hips stay steady. Maybe about the size of one of those exercise balls, right? One more. And now reverse it. Out and around and up. Inhale, exhale. Right from here. One more. And hug it in. Take your opposite hand outside your knee, pull that leg all the way across, hip comes up. Open your right arm out to the side. And come back to the center. Drop your foot. We're taking the left one this time, straight up to the ceiling, right leg extends. Let's do that same prep here. Drop your leg out to the side. Your hip's gonna come up. Don't let it. So when you drop it out there, that's more core strength. Hip is staying down. Come on up. All right. Hands on your hips to keep them down. We're gonna take that leg in, down and around, and straight back up. There you go. Big circle. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. And now reverse it. Out and down and up. Right here. One more. Hug it in. Take the opposite hand across your body, grab your knee, pull it over. Hip does come up. Opposite arm opens out to the side and look at it. And come on into the center. Hug your knees in and just rock side to side. Stay right there. Rock side to side. And center it up. Roll your ankles both ways. All right, we're gonna come into a time set here. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each exercise. I want you to take your right leg out long. You can rest it on the floor, but I would rather you keep it just above. Left leg goes up, and we're gonna crunch up. Pulse, pulse, come on with me, 30 seconds. Pulse, 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 pulse. That's it. Nice and strong, reach up and up. Heel hopefully is off the floor. Maybe it's time to put it down. You have to decide. Reach, reach. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pulse up, 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 up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Crunch it, crunch it. Nice and strong. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch, clap, and come down. Switch, clap. We better stay up, right? Clap, 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 clap. Boom, boom. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hug it in. Whew. Arms come up above your head. Pull those arms above your head. Cross your ankles, heels at your bottom. Lift your hips. Lift your hips. Now take them over one shoulder and then the other shoulder. It's a tiny little movement, but instead of coming straight up, you're sending your knees towards your shoulder. And the other. That's it. Last one. And release it down, reach it up, big breath. Exhale, press your hands to your side. We're gonna do that whole series again. Give you a couple of seconds, not minutes. A second or two, break, deep breath. Exhale. All right, we are gonna start with that right leg out long. Left leg up, lift that leg off the floor, crunch up and pulse it. 30 seconds. Pulse. I don't want to miss this timing, right? Don't want to go too long on this one.
Hey Jen, Joe here. I'm old. No.
10 seconds.
No way we ever did a live sporting event. There was something on maybe Sports Illustrated.
3.
Where we were thinking
And
about
switch.
a minor
Crunch.
sport,
Can you hear the work call?
World Sport or Scene International. No way have we done this before. Unprecedented in my book.
That's it. Nice and strong. 15 seconds here. 10. 7. 3, 2, switch. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Whoo, cross your ankles, heels at your bottom. Hands over your head, lift. Send it over shoulder. Shoulder. Whoo. That's it, nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it down. Good job. Reach over your head, big breath. Exhale. Let's extend one leg long. Roll onto your side and then all the way over. Let's drop your forearms on the floor, palms on the floor. Take your chin, reach it up and out. That's it, release back down to the floor. Hands are out to the corners of your mat, legs are out to the corners of your mat. We're gonna do those bird dogs that we do sometimes in tabletop position, but we're gonna do them down here on the floor. So right arm, left leg lifts, left arm, right leg lifts. Opposite arms, chins on the floor or looking straight down toward the floor. You don't want to lift that head up and watch me. So lift, 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 lift. 3, 2, and 1. Now both arms, both legs. Lift and hold and lower. Lift and hold and lower. Again, lift and hold and lower. Now lift and hold and swim. Paddle your hands, kick your feet. Our abs are strong. Holding here, looking down at your mat. And release it down. Take your hands, spread them all the way out wide and down to your hips. Palms are up. Let's roll our shoulders back, lift our head and chest off the floor, lift our feet off the floor, hands, and then swim from here. That's it. Kick, 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 kick. Give me 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Press your hands right on the floor, right by your shoulders. Push up, stretch. Dig your knees in, lift your hips. Walk them back, and then round your back up. Whew. Release down. Walk those knees wide, toes together, sit your hips back. Let's come into our child's pose, keeping our forehead down on the mat. And then walking your hands to the left. Push your hips to the right. Walk your hands over to the right. Push your hips left. And come into the center. Walk your hands forward and then shift your body forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up. We're in down dog. Pedal your feet. Walk your feet in. Hanging in forward fold. You should notice this forward fold is a lot easier than that first one we did. Bend your knees, slowly round up. Shoulders come back, head comes up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach. Take it off to the side.
And the other way. Come on up. Palms together, bring them right down to heart center. Hold here. Take your shoulders, roll them back and down. I want you to move your body weight all into the right side and take your left toes out. So your tip toe is barely touching. Let's lift it up and take those arms on the diagonal, reach them out. Hold here. Take that right arm, the same arm that your leg is up, move it down toward the leg. Now let's switch arms. Switch arms. Switch arms. Switch arms, hold right here. And come back down, good job. Roll that ankle out. Big breath. Exhale. Knees soft. All right, body weight shifts over to the left side now. Right toes, barely touching, barely touching. Arms out on the diagonal. Maybe lift that leg. Take the top arm, the one the same leg is up, down by that leg. And let's switch arms. Ah, switch arms. Switch. And switch. Hold here. And release it down. Roll that ankle out. Nice job. Big breath. Exhale, press down. Give me one more. Big breath in. Exhale, press it all away. Have such a great day. So proud. Awesome job. We'll be back tomorrow with total body. And I will try to move this over to YouTube. It's going to save on Instagram TV. YouTube has dumped some of my stuff. Some of the stuff I did at the beginning of the quarantine. Some of it's been removed because I had illegal music. But there's still like 20 things on YouTube. All different stuff. But some of it's been moved. But I'm going to try to move this over there too. But it will be on IGTV as well. So check it out there later on. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.